Okay. So I had to go out and come back in a different link. That link was being really funky with us. So hopefully everybody can see this now, I'm hoping. If you are on Facebook, let me know that you can see this. If you're on YouTube, let me know you can see this. Hop in. We need people back in the studio with me. I had a whole studio full, but everything was freezing up and it was not fun. So I just need to make sure everything is as it's supposed to be here. So let me see here. Okay, Yolanda, thank you. You found me. Um, so yes, let's get you guys in the studio. Let me get you a link. Let me get you invited. Okay, so if you want to get back in here, Control V. There we go. If you click that link, it'll bring you in the back room, and then I can bring you right in here with me. So happy Halloween, Lynn. Yolanda's here, Lynn is here, and I see you're from Facebook. Thank God it's working. Okay, and Julie, hello. So there's a link that you guys can click and get in this back room. So, and then I can bring you on. So click the link if you see it. It says StreamYard.com with some numbers, and we can get you in here with me and I can answer some questions. It was getting really painful because it was like in and out, going slow. So I think that we got this figured out now, and we'll go from here. Shirley, hi, darling. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. I haven't seen you in ages. Are you coming to Antioch? Baraboo. So Baraboo was so much fun. So I am coming back to Baraboo. I have the dates. I have not put the events together. And you know what we're going to do in Baraboo on Valentine's Day? This is so exciting. We are going to have Galentine's at Nautical Coffee Shop, and I am going to do a manifesting love course for my single ladies who are coming to Galentine's in Baraboo. Oh, don't be disappointed. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. We had a couple bigger groups. I think the more I come, it'll kind of like people won't all try to get in at once. So, we can have some more normal sized groups and it'll be good. Oh, hang on here. So Baraboo is going to be fun. I'm also going to teach a tarot course at the coffee shop. So that's all going to be fun stuff. Hang on, I'm bringing in Selena. Selena, you were in the last stream when I was struggling, weren't you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so sorry. This is so much better. Whatever reason, StreamYard just screws me over sometimes. So there is something I want to show you guys that I'm making now. Let me grab them. This is so cool. And I don't know what I did with them. Oh, here they are. So check this out. You guys see this? These are wax melts that I made today. And they're so fun. So this is what they look like. They look like this. And this one is He's the Man is what it's called. It's a real macho kind of man smelling scent. It smells like cologne. So if you come to see me in Baraboo or anywhere else, I will have a bunch of these. Aren't they cute? They're so fun. So Selena, what would you like to know today? What can I help you with?
Nothing specific really. I'm just really interested in what you have going on. Just like
Just
the
a
whole
general
thing.
kind of thing?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay. Hang on here. Okay. Stephanie Joe, get in here. You can read with me. Stephanie Joe has been to some of my courses and she's a good little reader. Okay. Selena, this looks like there's been a relationship issue or you're trying to free yourself from somebody toxic. Does that make sense?
Okay. I don't know.
I just feel like there's been a toxic situation. This could be even with a parent. I'm not sure, but it just feels like it's a matter of time before it all blows up.
Okay.
What I do get though is that personally you have balance in your life. You've created balance finally. It just feels like you had to be your own warrior. You had to be your best friend and figure shit out, and you did. So I feel like you're in a better place now. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay. So I feel like it's all on the upswing. And finances look really, really good. Are you purchasing a house or have you purchased a house?
We just bought one like a year ago.
Okay. Because it looks that was a good time for property this year, last year, next year. Good time for property for you. So I feel like that was a smart move and you did what you needed to do. So that looks good. I mean, I just feel like that's going to go well for you. So don't even worry about that. But I just feel like some major changes are coming. There are some people who are just dragging you down that you just have to put on ice for a little bit. And that won't hurt. You know, you don't have to get rid of them completely. Just ice them out. Yeah, from your angel cards, I get healthy lifestyle, which means sometimes protecting your energy. And I get sensitivity, which shows me you're sensitive to other people's energy, and you're clairaudient. So do you hear songs sometimes before they come on the radio?
Mhm.
That's clairaudience.
Huh.
So yeah, I always have to laugh that people who hear the song before it comes on the radio, that's that psychic sense of clairaudience. So yeah, I'll sing it. I'll sing it and then it comes on. Yeah. The one day Ken and I were in the car and I'm like, I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. And it came right on. And he's just like, what kind of witchery are you doing?
Right.
But honestly, I feel like you're really good at that. And if you work on that in meditation, you can tune in on it just a little bit more. So that would be fun. So, but you're on the right track with everything. It looks good. Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions? What kind of questions?
I don't know. I don't even know like what to ask.
That's okay. I mean, I just want to tell you that everything feels good. So we're gonna go grab some other people here and see who we have next. But thank you for joining us, honey.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay. I'm still having some a bu- oh, you gotta be kidding me. What in the world is happening? Oh, there we go. We're back. This is crazy. I am freezing up here left and right. And delayed. Crap. Do I have an echo for you guys? Yep, I do. Crapola. Okay, I have Billy in here with me.
Me, Bridget. I put B Live. It's Bridget.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Pardon me?
I'm
Oh,
good.
B
How are
Live.
you?
Okay,
Bridget.
B
still.
Live. I'm seeing. This is not the night for me. I'm telling you, it's crazy with the echoing and everything else. I just don't understand why I'm getting the echo.
I hear you good.
Well, I'm glad. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Belvedere. You read from me like 15 years ago, and I'm in Oregon State now.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Did I do a party in Belvedere?
Yeah, you did a party with a high school friend of mine, and there was about 25 of us there, and you read from all.
And I read for everybody, didn't I?
Yes, I was the last one because I kept all the notes. And yep.
Oh my gosh, you're the secretary. That's amazing. So I'm just trying to look here and see. So you're in Oregon now.
Mm-hmm.
What took you out there?
My boys, my son went to University of Oregon, and he was my youngest. So I'm not a helicopter mom. I'm an RV mom, and followed him out here.
Well, RV living is not fun. My son does that, and I don't like it at all.
And mine's the Logan too, by the way. Your son is Logan, mine's Logan.
Wow, that's cool. See, that name wasn't like super popular.
Right.
How old is your Logan?
My Logan is, oh gosh, 95 to 23, 28. He'll be 28 in about 10, 11,
28.
12 days. Yeah.
Okay.
He's my youngest.
Yeah. Mine was 89. And in 1989, you didn't hear that name.
Right.
So what are we looking at for you, honey? What kind of questions do you have?
I'd love some mediumship if you can do that.
Okay. So one of the first things I'm picking up is male in your generation. Is that a partner for you?
Well, no, I don't have anybody in my generation male that has passed that I know of.
This is pretty strong. I feel like November connects to this guy. I feel like he passed like boom and gone. So he was here one day and gone the next kind of thing. I gotta say Steve connects to it.
Steve, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's my ex-husband, my boy's dad, but he's still
So-
around.
Does he have a close friend who had a horrific accident?
Not a horrific accident, but a pretty lifelong illness.
Okay. Was there a point where he thought he was
His best
managing
friend
that
was
illness
my-
and then it just took him down?
Yes.
Okay. Because it just feels like it was a surprise, like unexpected.
Well, he made it so for decades. And so, yeah, I'm guessing I think I know who that is.
Okay. You know, sometimes when we open the door, we don't know who's going to come in. And
Right.
if he's
I was
connected to
thinking,
your kids or your, you in some weird way, he's going to just make himself present and known.
yes.
Now
Nice.
just let, I don't know if you're in good terms with your ex-husband, but he wants him to know he's okay.
Okay.
And he tries to like give him signs, but your ex-husband isn't very open to it.
Okay. I will let him know that.
Is that funny?
I had a reading in my early 20s that was specifically said while I was married to him, and his birth mother passed, and his birth mother, we spent 3 hours with his birth mother, and she came right out and said she tries to get him to see the signs, and he's not willing. So my oldest son got a visit from her, and that's how
Wow,
we
that's
passed that
so
information.
awesome.
Yeah. So his best friend just nailed it on the head.
Wow.
He knows.
Wow. So who's connected to November?
It is his birthday, my ex-husband's birthday, and my youngest son's birthday. In November. Yeah.
Yeah, you just never know who's going to come through.
Not who I expected, but thanks, Chuck.
I know,
love
isn't
you,
it
buddy.
crazy?
Yeah. Wow.
I know, you just never know who it is, who's going to come through.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Thank you, Lori. So anyway, I keep forgetting to put the link in for people to join us too.
You haven't felt anybody
So
else.
yeah, I feel like you have Mother on the other side.
Yes.
Okay, I definitely feel her energy as well, but she's so polite. She's like, he can go first. You know, that's okay.
She knew him, by the way. She knew Chuck. So
Isn't that funny?
they worked together, and she died in like 86, so 85, 86. So yeah.
You know,
They know
it's
each
just
other.
funny to me. But she shows me like, how can I say this? I feel like I can't swallow. I feel like something's wrong right here.
She had a feeding tube for months. She couldn't swallow. She had scar tissue that closed off her esophagus.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Oh. She was well taken care of.
Nice.
Did someone paint her nails when she wouldn't even be that much aware of it?
Well, I was in beauty school when she passed, or right before she
Bingo.
passed.
Usually I smell beauty school. Yeah. Yeah. Recovering hairdresser.
Yeah. And I would take breaks from beauty school to go see her in the hospital from on my lunch hour.
So you practiced, you set her hair and did things, right?
Yeah, I did some, not a lot. She was not one that wanted a lot of attention to herself. So I would
No,
just visit her.
you know, my mom wouldn't let me do much on her either except perm her hair.
Yeah.
So,
And I was
you
only
know, that
16
was back
at
in
the
the
time,
days.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, because in Illinois, you could go to beauty school where you're still in high school.
Well, I graduated high school in 3 years. So my 4th year, where everybody else was a senior, I went to good old beauty school over in West Rockford.
West Rockford.
West Rockford.
So when I was going to beauty school, I visited the Altamore School in Loves Park here. And I could have started like the next day. And I was in the middle of my senior year, and they're like, no. If you want to only go 3 hours a day, you can go 3 hours a day. Like, yeah, it was crazy.
Back when 1,500 hours was all you needed.
And 40 finger waves.
Oh, Jonna, our age is showing.
I know they don't even have to do that stuff anymore.
crazy.
Isn't that crazy? Like that was the basis of everything we ever learned was the finger wave.
I know. And if you couldn't master it, you were toast. And I see it now on some people that they're actually using it. I'm like, oh, yeah, cool.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I mean, that whole Gatsby thing, you know, everybody wants to be like the Great Gatsby, and that was the look.
It was. I like that attitude.
Awesome. It's so good to talk to you. Thank you for jumping in.
Thank you.
You
Good luck
take care.
with more readings. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
I know that I am echoing. Let's bring in Yolanda. I'm getting you in here, Yolanda. Why won't you come in? There's Lori looking hot. I see you in the back there. Shoot. Yolanda, I'm trying to get you in here. Okay. Okay, Patty came right in. Yolanda, I couldn't get you to load up here. Patty, where are you from?
Warren, Illinois.
Patty? Oh, where's Warren?
Do you know where Monroe is? Monroe, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like I'm like probably 20 minutes from Monroe. I'm like if you go down Highway 11.
On Highway 26 towards Freeport.
Yeah, I'm over that way. Like the
Okay.
Wisconsin border is like maybe a half a mile up the road.
Oh, I've done parties over there, like right on that center line. So been there a few times. So what do you want me to look at for you, Patty?
Mediumship maybe. I mean,
Okay, well, let's tap in. I'm going to ground you. I'm going to ground me, and we're going to open up the doors. So let me just do that. The echoing quit, didn't it?
Yeah.
Did the echoing quit? Okay, good. Okay. So I'm all tuned into you, and I will tell you that I'm just kind of looking at the energy here. Did you have a rough relationship with your father?
Yeah.
And he's on the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, they're the first ones to come through. He makes me feel like there was a lot of conflict, misunderstandings, that you both could get mouthy with each other and say things that you didn't really mean. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So he totally understands, and he wants you to know that, you know, he gives you his heart from the other side. He's like, it's okay. It's okay. And he just wants you to remember the good stuff, but he does take responsibility for being stubborn and just not always being very good about listening. But he didn't treat any of the women in his life very good, did he?
No.
Yeah. Because he's showing me that he's got a lot of making up to do. So that's interesting. He's just so strong for you because he says you guys are so much alike sometimes.
Yep.
I know you don't want to hear that if you have conflict with him. I get it. But He does say you guys both have strong traits that are similar.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yes.
So do you have a brother on the other side too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a rough few years.
I'm sorry. Is your brother responsible for some choices that led to his passing?
Yeah.
Okay. I try to say that as gently as I can. So, and he did not get along with dad either, correct?
Correct. They both were like exactly alike and butted
I
heads.
know.
And
But they figured it out. They're like this on the other side, like there's shaking of hands.
good.
So I feel like they're okay. They've done it. They figured it out. And your brother wants you to know that how can I say this? The suffering and the things that he went through, he didn't always tell people. Does that make sense?
Yeah. He was an alcoholic.
Right. But he never told people like the real reason for that. You know what I mean? His trauma and the horrible things he went through.
Mhm.
So he kept a lot of secrets. But he is okay now. He shows me that him and your dad they're okay. They figured it out. And it's okay. He's like, you could have never told me the old man and I would have figured this out.
Mhm.
Like it shocked him as well, but they had to do it. Which really sucks.
Are you still there?
I mean, your brother definitely makes me feel like he can do more good on the other side than he could here because he checked out. He checked out. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're freezing every once in a while.
Okay. So your brother shows me he was checked out. I'm so sorry. I have everything else shut off on here. There's nothing else I can shut down. Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you.
We're really struggling with this today. Okay. Well, anyway, he just shows me that he knew what was going to happen to him. He was apathetic about it and didn't do enough to save his own life. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear me. Okay.
Yeah.
So just know that they're working their shit out on the other side, and that's a good thing. And they're figuring it out, and they've come to terms, and they understand each other, and you and your dad will understand each other too. So, are you a smoker?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm being told to tell you to quit. Stop. You got to stop.
I've been trying.
Sorry. It's okay. I know. Don't go to vaping because that's even worse. So
I can't bait
definitely,
my daughter.
just try to do it. It's awful. I chewed Altoids. When I wanted a cigarette, I would chew an Altoid. It just shocks you and gives you that oral fixation. So chew the Altoids and the wintergreen lifesavers. I'm big on wintergreen lifesavers. So yeah, those two things definitely help when you're trying to quit. So, okay, Patty, I'm going to bring somebody else in, but thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in.
Can I ask you one more question, quick?
Oh, okay.
Is my niece okay?
Did she have addiction?
No. She took her own life.
Right. I feel like she's showing me like she couldn't stay away from something or someone that was unhealthy for her. And there was just something she had to break away from. That's why I feel like it's addiction.
I know she was suffering with depression and stuff.
Interesting. I mean, she's definitely okay. But honestly, your dad and your brother were the strongest ones that wanted to come forward and let you know they were okay. So, but I got to move on or I'm going to be on here all night. But thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey, girl.
Hi, how are you?
You look fantastic. How's it going?
So do you. It's been a rough year.
Girl.
Lots of changes in the
ya.
last year. Lots of changes.
I feel like changes for the good for you, though.
Some of them were. Yes, they were.
Okay. So have relationships been changing in the last 3 months for you?
Yes.
Is that because you've become successful at what you're trying to do?
Partly,
Like
yes.
getting
Yes.
healthy, taking care of yourself?
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea how much people resent that.
I know. I see it.
Girl. And it comes out of the blue. It's wicked.
Yeah,
It is
I've really
wicked.
seen it.
It comes out of the blue fast. And you don't want to believe that somebody would feel that way, but they do. How much have you
They
lost?
do. About 38 pounds.
So, yeah, when people start seeing that you're having success with that, the people that you thought always supported you really just wanted to have the big girl in the room so they looked better.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm finding that out.
I know. And that's hurtful, isn't it?
It is to some degree, but it's also clarifying so you really know where people stand.
That
And
was
it
hard
makes
for me because I found out so many people were just faking it for a long time.
right, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you.
I know. And I've been doing this for 2 years now. So I've been maintaining and then losing and maintaining and losing. I haven't gained anything back. And people are just waiting for the first pound to come on. You know,
Exactly.
I know. Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, I just want everyone to have confidence in themselves and do what they can do for themselves. You knew I was rooting for you right away. So just keep doing what you're doing.
I am. I'm about to take another twist and journey on my little path here. So I'm excited.
Ooh, let's take a look. This is exciting. But I mean, as far as your health journey goes, just keep doing what you're doing. Oh, broken dreams. This is weird. So this is telling me everything you've had in your hopes and dreams is kind of like falling out of the bucket right now. And that it has to for you to have security and what you need in the long run. You literally have game over card. So it's
meaning
almost like You're being pushed out of one situation so you can rise into the next.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
But it's uncomfortable to be pushed.
That's true.
But, yeah. So in the end, you're going to have the world. Like, you will have everything around you, the support, the family, the people that you need. And that's what's going to be happening.
Very cool.
Yeah. But again, people aren't what they appear. So, and it is sad to find out that when you finally are doing something that makes you feel better, that people don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh well, it's not their journey. I'll buy them a donut.
I put so many people first for so long, and I think that now that I've put myself first, it's like a shock to them.
I know. And they don't like it when you have confidence. Like,
Mhm.
if you have friendships that are really codependent, and they're codependent because that person is low in their self-esteem and they see you low in your self-esteem, then when you start doing something good, that codependent person is going to try and ruin you.
Mhm.
So I get it. Here's the thing. You just have to accept people are who they are, and they'll catch up at some point, and they'll figure it out at some point. And that's all I can
Right.
do.
Yep.
That's all I can do. So, but for you, you are being pushed in a different direction, and it's for a reason. And it's okay. So, I don't know. You're still working for Duluth?
No. Mm-mm. I left them a while back. I've been working in the medical field.
So it's interesting. I'm just pulling a different deck for you. One of the cards says you don't need someone else to fix you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you've never used your wings to fly, and it's time. And release your guilt. Release your guilt. So there you go.
Okay. I'm with it.
I'm excited for you. Yeah,
I am
I'm excited.
too.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I still feel like your own business is really going to take off if you work on that a little bit.
I actually gave up the business during COVID. I had to because I was shut down for a long time.
Yeah. It was
So
ridiculous.
I closed that. Yeah.
Well,
I closed that chapter.
doesn't mean-
I moved on. I went to a different job. Actually applied for another job. Had a great interview yesterday. And I feel like the stepping stones have been put in front of me to just keep going onward and upward.
See, I just keep moving south. We looked all over for houses, and this area just really appealed to us. So
It's adorable. I like it.
thank you. But a lot of it was because I just felt like, again, going through what you're going through, it's like the more you shed your skin and the more you become who you are, the less people like it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, then they weren't to be part of your journey.
Right. So now I have my walking path pals and, that kind of thing. I mean, I'm so busy down here with the friends that I have down here. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, I love it. And I have that bike path like a block away from me. So that is fabulous.
You look really happy. It really shows on you.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, sometimes things just happen at a later date in your life than what you think they're supposed to happen.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But we're not on anyone else's timeline.
Right. Took me
So-
61 years to figure out that I needed to focus on myself. So, yep, I get what you're saying.
Well, again, what I get is 10 of Pentacles, which shows me security for you. Oh, good God, girl. This is a dirty card. You have the 4 of Pentacles, which means you can do anything you choose to do. Um, and the Empress, which is birth of something new. So there's good things going on.
There is.
Yeah.
There is. And then it feels great to hear that it's solidified with your readings.
Well, be patient with yourself because this getting healthy at 60 years old stuff is hard to do.
Oh, yeah.
And I fully support you. I told you that from the beginning. So, just keep doing what you're doing. Because I couldn't go foot over foot on steps 80 pounds ago. So now I can go up and down the steps. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm
So-
excited. I'm excited for the next few months to see how things progress. So,
Yeah, I just had to switch doctors, and switch insurance companies. So I don't know what's going to happen with me as far as support from doctors. Once you find that one doctor supports you and works with you, then you have to switch.
I ended up having a great opportunity handed to me through my work, and I got involved with a weight management group. So I have a behavioral health specialist, a registered dietitian, a nurse practitioner. So they have been extremely helpful and supportive, and they're like everything I've ever needed.
So when I went on Virta, because my insurance company covered Virta, which was, I told you about that. It was like a health program through the insurance company that paid for everything. And I had a health coach and I had a doctor through there. And they sent me all the stuff I needed, like the finger prickers for ketosis and recipe, everything I would need. And that's when I really started changing.
Ditto. Yep, exactly.
You get that support and it's crazy.
And it's unbelievable how much it just melts off. And I completely went off all the medication. I didn't need it any longer. I just didn't. I found that it was holding me back. It started the ball rolling, but then it started holding me back. And I said, okay, I'm going to ditch it. And I'm doing this. And it's been working.
Well, I weigh what I did in my freshman year in high school.
Wow, that's great.
I was much thinner in my senior year, though, so I still have to work my way up.
Well, you'll graduate soon.
At 64 and be like, oh my God. But honestly, just do what you're doing. I think you're doing everything right. And when you feel iced out, sometimes you are being iced out, but there's a reason for it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the way I look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you too. You're a great inspiration.
Oh, stop. I'm nothing. I just feel like it's just something I should have been able to do years ago.
I agree. I think you just hit this certain point where you're like, this is it. This is it. And this is me. And I got to put me first because I'm not getting any younger. I got a lot of years to still live, and I'm going to live them better than I am, for the last 20. So, yeah.
100%. But I do know that pants sizes they've changed in the last 30 years. Like, I know when I weighed this much before, I wore a size 18 or a size 16 in high school. But the pants had no stretch, remember?
Right.
Yeah, and now I wear a size 10. Like,
girl, I'll just be happy to wear something that doesn't have the letter X in it.
that is a mind game too, though, because I still have a hard time shopping and not buying extra large.
Yeah, most definitely. I've read a lot where, when you're losing weight, a lot of people will look in the mirror and say, I haven't lost anything. You just don't feel like you have, and you don't feel like when you go to buy clothes or anything like that
No, I'm
you
always
should
buying.
be in this. Mm-hmm. You should be in a smaller size, and you're like, oh, I'll just grab these 20s, and you're really a 14. So
When I picked up the size 12s and came home one day, I told Ken, I'm like, these are my I Have a Dream pants. And he's like, put them on. And I'm like, what? And he goes, put them on. And I put them on and they fit. He's like,
mhm.
you don't know how big your jeans have been. Like, he was just like, go put on the smaller jeans.
Well, good for
Yeah.
him.
So honestly, I thought I would have to wait months to get into those pants. But no, it was weird. But that's how your mind works.
Right.
It won't accept it. So I'm still wearing bras that are too big. Because I'm cheap.
We'll go buy you some bras.
I need new ones. Okay, so I got to move on, but I just couldn't wait to talk to you. I love you.
Love
And
you too.
You take care, and we'll talk soon.
That sounds
Yep.
great. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, let me see here. I'm trying to. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, don't fall asleep, Michelle. Are you
I
awake?
almost did. I am.
I know. I clicked you and you were like, your eyes were like, I'm tired. And this is a late time for me to start a Facebook Live, but I want to get all the trick-or-treaters out of the way. So what
Right.
can I do for you? Where are you from?
Hoffman Estates.
Oh, where is that?
By Schaumburg.
Okay. I've been doing parties out in those areas now. So I've been getting closer and closer to different areas like that. And yeah, lots of different places that I haven't been before, close to Chicago and down around in those areas. So that's been kind of fun.
Yeah.
So what are you looking for in your reading?
Probably a psychic reading, like tarot cards or.
Okay. Yeah, some future stuff. Okay. Do you have anything you want me to focus on or any kind of questions?
No. Not anything
Okay.
particular.
Oh, interesting. So, you're so funny. So one of the things that, I get pentacles right away. And the pentacles show me, when I get the 10 of pentacles, that's stability and money, good retirement, that you're doing what you're supposed to do to get to the end of the road and it'll be fine.
Okay.
So that looks good. Yes. But I get you very confused in how you want to get there and with whom. Does that sound crazy?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you said.
I just get a confusion on how you want to get to your later years and who you want to get to them with.
Okay.
Are you with a partner now?
Yeah.
Okay. You may be tempted by someone else at some point. And I feel like don't give it any attention. Don't put attention into it.
Okay.
Because it'll mess with you. But I just get a temptation or somebody from the past coming out and you getting really confused, and just don't give it attention and you won't be confused.
Okay.
Yeah. So just be aware that that could happen for you. But as far as like retirement and pension and those kind of things go, it looks fantastic. Yeah. There's some dumb luck coming up for you too. So when I see dumb luck, it means like fall into the pile of shit and come out smelling like a rose. You can't screw anything up. So just
Oh, cool.
know that, yeah, but that's dumb luck. It's like you can try and screw things up and you still won't screw them up for yourself.
Great.
So you'll still come out on top, and that looks good. So I love it. Hang on. I mean, you have a couple things here that shows me some frustration. I don't know if it's like keeping a kid on track. You know, sometimes that's very frustrating if they're young adults or teenagers, but I just get some frustrating situations like that with the kid. So you just have to like relax and let them do what they do.
Okay.
So, because sometimes you just can't be in charge of them. I feel like we're delaying or that it is. Are you
Yeah.
able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. There is a slight
Okay.
delay.
Okay, so the kid thing makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's a delay and then it's like it's crazy. Okay, but honestly, I just get good things coming for you. There's nothing too bad. Are you looking for a puppy?
You know what? We've been talking about a puppy, but
Yeah, get a puppy coming your way.
it's I have a kitty and she's 21 years old
Oh,
and 21 and 5 months, and it wouldn't be fair to her, in her golden
give her
years.
CBD. She'll be fine.
Yeah, she's actually doing well. And of course we want her to live as long as she can, as healthy as she can be. But we always say that, once she crosses over, we're going to get a puppy and a couple of cats at the same time so everybody likes each other. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
This is the
Aw.
love of our life. Ken and I both adore her. I mean, she is just as sweet as they get.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend a Maltese because they're so smart and she trained within days. Days I was able to train her. Took like 3 days.
We're into rescue, so we're just going to go to a shelter or whatever and pick out a dog. We don't have anything specific.
I like small, smart ones.
Yeah.
I do. She's a trick dog. She does all the tricks. Like they're so smart. And I had a rat terrier who looked like a Jack Russell before her.
Oh.
And he was smart too in a different kind of way. So, they're just so fun. So, and I truly believe our pets find us. We don't find them.
Oh, for sure.
100%. So yeah, I do believe. You got kisses? Aw. I do believe you'll get what you're supposed to get, and being a rescue, it'll be perfect. So
Right.
yeah, I
do you
can't believe what rescue shelters are charging now to like rescue a dog.
Well, it's also because of the money that they have to pay the vets and stuff. So
I know.
everything is
I
so
know.
expensive.
Oh my Lord, I'm telling you, because I want to get a playmate for her, but not right now. I'm not doing it. Eventually, I gotta get the old man on board because he is not loving the idea.
Right.
But he keeps
They're a lot
showing
of
me
work.
videos of pugs. So, I think he is on board. He's just not saying he's on board. Anyway, yeah, your dog will come when it's supposed to come.
Great.
Yeah. Awesome.
Do you see anything about my husband's work or job or anything?
Oh, interesting. What's his first name?
Christopher.
Okay. So one of the first things I get is the Ace of Swords, which tells me he's going to draw a line in the sand and not take any more shit.
He's already there.
Okay. But again, you have Wheel of Fortune, which is like whatever situation may not look like it's great, it turns out to be great. So, yeah, I just feel like he's at a point where he's not going to take it anymore. He's like Twisted Sister.
Right.
We're not going to take it. I mean, I just feel like give him some time. And I just get a different path for him, but it's a better path. So
Coming
that
up,
was-
like within not this year, but beginning of next year, maybe.
I would say even number year. Yeah.
I'm sorry, say that again.
An even number year. So
Oh.
like, yes. So that would make sense to me that it would happen in an even year, not an odd year. So we're in an odd year right now. I would say the even year is when things will change.
What about him opening up his own business?
Ooh. What kind of business?
Selling alcohol business.
Ooh, interesting. He could absolutely do that. And it would bring a lot of vacation time.
Oh, good.
Yes. It's going to be hard to make it happen at first, but once it happens, I feel like the money rolls in. So,
Great.
do you guys want to do like a microbrewery or a winery? What are you guys thinking?
Like a brewery, similar.
Yeah, a meadery, things like that. I feel like, start small, don't take out big loans, and, run with it. Just let it reinvest in itself, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
But start as small as you can.
Gotcha.
Because, I'm not big in taking out $100,000 loans for businesses.
Either am I.
Right.
What I really need to do is win the lottery. That would be fantastic.
Don't we all? I did win $500 a couple weeks ago. I won 400, and then a couple days later won another 100.
Oh,
So-
no way. Like on a Scratchy?
Well, it's Wisconsin, and we were coming back from my daughter's wedding, and Wisconsin has this game called $5 Fast Play. And so they
Oh.
print tickets off that look like lottery tickets, but they're like a scratch off ticket. So you have to match the numbers on the top. So it's instant. And I play those all the time, and I win all the time. All the time.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. But I have won $1,000 on scratch offs twice.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, I tend to think I'm pretty lucky most of the time. And when I'm unlucky, it's because I caused it myself. So, but I don't ever feel like I'd win the big lottery ever, like not the big one. But I think I could win 50,000 somewhere.
Right? I always say that. I'm not greedy. I don't need to
No.
win, millions of dollars, but something that would like pay off like a mortgage or something that would be great.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, buy a cute little car, like, all those things that we just want to do. And then you have more freedom. So that looks good to me.
Yes, for sure.
I mean, I can't say that that's going to happen, but then again, if you don't play, you don't know. So, yeah, I
It
don't
might
think
work.
Illinois has anything like those fast play cards.
No, I don't think so.
So whenever I'm in Wisconsin, I get those because they are fun. They're fun. And I'm a Wisconsin resident up until recently. So Wisconsin Lottery was my thing. And I even have the app on my phone just to scan the tickets to see if they're a winner.
I
So-
have mine too. I scan those stupid tickets.
Well, sometimes you don't realize it looks like you have a losing ticket, but you don't.
Right. And don't you get so excited? Like, oh my God, how did I miss that $2 win?
No, when we were moving, I found a stack of scratch offs that I had just put on my desk, and I just used my scanner, and there was a $50 winner in there that I didn't even realize I had.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, but I do have dumb luck like that, and I'm very like grateful for that. And the more you believe in that, the more you can manifest it.
Gotcha. Like put that out in the universe.
Yes. Yes. Because don't you ever notice that when you win a little bit of something, everything like comes towards you?
Yeah. Sort of.
Yeah.
I think I have pretty good luck too with certain things.
Yeah. And I just feel like when you believe that and when you feel it, things happen.
Right.
So,
Do you see anything with my job maybe?
what do you do?
Marketing.
Oh, so you would be good at marketing the little booze factory. Create, nourish yourself, have faith, things are going to work out. So honestly, I think if you guys do this thing that your husband wants to do, you could both end up working for that.
Oh, that'd be great.
It's going to rain. Then you can have the medium come down and do readings there, and it's okay. So,
Oh my God. So for sure.
yeah, I
That
do it
would
all
be
over.
awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I do a lot of like breweries and wineries and things like that. It's so much fun.
It is fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a big draw and people love that stuff.
Hopefully. My husband told me 20 years ago, he's like, this is a fad and you really need a backup plan.
And look at you now. Started out
You should
slow and
sell real estate. Well, yeah, I wasn't gonna I spent $12 on some cards, and that was how I started my business. Like literally 25 years ago, started doing card readings for shits and giggles. And
Right.
now it's how I live my life. So it can work. It can work. So I have a dream person where if you're sick of your life the way it is, you can change it. So,
absolutely.
yeah. Okay, honey, I'm going to let you go to sleep. I'm going to end this and going to go have a drink with my husband. And I hope everyone has a happy Halloween. Thanks for joining me. And
Thank
I
you.
will do another live soon. So, if you guys tuned in, make sure you like my pages, like my YouTube, like my Facebook, and you'll get notified when I go live. So awesome. Thank you, honey.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Take care. Yep. Bye-bye.